What do you know in your gut but can't prove? Angela Lansbury was a genius serial killer in the TV show Murder, She Wrote. She moves to a small town and suddenly there is a murder every week, which she happens to solve. I say she was killing the people, and with her high IQ, was able to frame other people for each murder. The bitch. I never understood the logic of small town murder mystery shows. Midsomer Murders baffles me the most. Surely the entire population has been killed by now. That Lee from the tea shop is the Fire Lord. Sure buddy. Next you're gonna say lion turtles are evil. Something extremely wrong is happening to Britney Spears. There's a Free Britney movement. Her conservatorship is up for review this month. She's essentially been a slave to her father/family, making millions of dollars, and unable to make any of her own decisions. For a decade. It's really sad. Talk about being a slave for you. Someone is sleeping on my roof at night. I always just think it's a cat, but it's probably a person. Oh my god, this sounds so terrifying. The uncle I live with is a creep, and no one else I live with thinks so. Trust your gut. My mom's aunt is really her mother. /r/23 has entered the chat. At some point, when digital cable became a thing, there was a meeting with the networks where they said, make it difficult to change channels. Make it so that you have to go through the guide, and when you do tune in a channel it takes like 3 seconds to load. Not enough to annoy people, but enough to make it not worth it to flip over during commercials. Only people who are old enough to have had cable back in the day, and who have cable now are going to know what you're talking about. And you're exactly right. We used to go change it, click, change it, click, change it, click. Over and over and over, and channel surfing was fun. It's a thing of the past. Cassie Anthony killed Kaylee, and she deserves to rot. I think it's obvious she was responsible for her death. But IDK if she intended to kill her, or just inadvertently killed her due to her inherent goofy dumbassery. I also suspect her parents helped her cover up the death. Didn't she Google things about breaking necks and making chloroform? My ex is sleeping with his half-sister. Lots of weird stuff going on, like him offering to manage her OnlyFans page, him telling her about R6, weird, her sleeping on the futon with him, her walking around in her underwear all the time, her always calling him or butting into the conversation when I was on the phone with him, lots of inappropriate sex conversations, her always wanting his time, him paying for her new car, lots of weird shit like that, not normal. Siblings by chance, lovers by choice. That Iwold made a half decent night. Top half or bottom? Switch. That I'm the weird kid and all of my friends are nice to me out of pity. That things are going to get worse before they get better. All the things. That I will die in a car crash. I can't explain it, it's just somehow. I know that's how I'm going to die. So if I hypothetically shot you in the head right now, you'd survive? Hypothetically. Survive long enough for the ambulance to crash. That I didn't take the last cookie. It was a dog, I know. There are aliens out there somewhere. I'd be more surprised to find out that there aren't aliens, to be honest. My washing machine requires a meal of one sock every fortnight or so. I used to save the odd socks in a drawer waiting for the day they would be discovered at the bottom of the laundry bin or under a bed. Now I know better. Donate your singles to house elves. Hodge was guilty. I don't need a gut thought. Sorry, he was guilty. That's not even really up for debate. My phone automatically edits the messages I send, so they'll have grammatical errors in them. My phone sometimes does that, but most of the time the fucker just deletes a word mid-sentence. Sometimes I notice before sending. Sometimes I don't. That my sister is a narcissist and doesn't actually care about her kids. It's all just an act. My mom doesn't have a sister though. That my quote best friend end quote stole my Pokemon cards in 2nd grade. I know I left them at your house, Alex. Where the fuck else could they have gone? Right. No way he just happened to have Blastoise now. Shiny too. My cat understands the gist of what I say to him. He studies me intently with his intelligent looking deep green eyes, and MROWs at strategic points, as if to indicate understood. It's about your tone. Imagine cats as being able to speak, but they can only say one word. If all you got is one word, the context is in the tone you say it. So a feline version of Groot and Hodder? Diddy likes to get it on with guys. Pure Khan? Yes. That my poops definitely are normal. My girlfriend doesn't think so, but they are my poops. I know what's normal. I think there's a subreddit you can submit pics and have people judge them. Yeah, that's what I've been missing in my life. Link in description. Used to be a thing. I've always had a weird gut feeling that I'm going to die healthy. A weird gut is not really healthy. That no matter what happens, my luck will always fuck me up in the end. Brian, things will turn around. People have even forgotten my name. The Rock and Wayne Johnson look oddly similar. I think one is played by Kevin Hart. This fall is going to be really difficult in the United States. Difficult that people here haven't seen or dreamt of outside of world history class. I don't want to fearmonger, but that's my answer to the question. I genuinely hope I can look back on this and be wrong. Riots over the election. Nov and December difficult. Riots over the election. Nov and December difficult. More like second wave of COVID, which will be worse than the first. I mean, it's all just been one wave so far. The first never ended in the US. My friend said he was pooping, but what he was really doing was masturbating. Or both. Pooper-baiting. Master-pooping. Schwanking. Fucking. Epstein didn't commit suicide. If you could prove this, you would be in trouble too. That there is only one Olsen twin vibrating back and forth at high speed. John O, is that you? Eat shit, Bob.